Hey everyone, so I just got my deck done and set up our beautiful gazebo out here. And I went and got me a Traeger Flatrock griddle because I just fell in love with the Traeger brand. Now I do have a griddle, a flat top that I've used in the past. And I didn't use it as much only because of we didn't have this area and I didn't want to be moving that thing around. So now the deck is built and the gazebo is built, I got a little spoiled and I went and got me a flat top, a newer one. So I'm gonna do an unboxing on this Traeger Flatrock. Now it's about 2 years old already. It's been out on the market, but I keep getting these rave reviews that I keep seeing online. And I had to go ahead and try it because I did get the Woodridge and I fell in love with that grill. I'll probably never go back to another brand. I just absolutely love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this. We can set up the rest of our gazebo in here. This is the first thing that's gonna be put in here, even though I have the Woodridge already done. I'll set that up later, but I wanna get this one going because I wanna go ahead and season it and get ready for some use possibly tonight and make some smash burgers. Okay, so the one thing I do love about the Traeger brand, when I put the last one together, they had some pretty easy to follow instructions to put it together. So that's what makes this a plus. I mean, the way it's put in the box is basically ready for you to just start pulling the things aside that you need to and just start putting it together right away. Okay, so we're done setting up the Flatrock. I had to go change. It is hot out here. I was sweating like crazy putting this thing together, but fairly easy to put together. Instructions are well made, so it's not gonna give you any trouble putting it together at all. But next thing we gotta do is we gotta go ahead and season this grill. And we're gonna use some avocado oil. Now it recommends canola oil, or Traeger actually sells a conditioner that you can use to season your grill. But I'm gonna use avocado oil. It has a very high smoking point, so we can go ahead and season this the right way. Okay, so there's a few things that I like about the Flatrock. One thing is the propane scale. It basically tells you how much propane you have left. Now the propane tank that I have here was already running pretty low, but for the purpose of this video, I went ahead and did it. All you gotta do is hold down the propane button here and it calibrates a little bit. You hang your tank and then it basically calibrates to a full tank. That's if you have a full tank. And as it loses propane, the weight will start to go down and it'll start to move down here, so it lets you know how much propane you actually have left. But that's a pretty cool thing that I like. You actually have to have this plugged in for this portion to work. I plan to have mine plugged in pretty much all the time, so that's definitely gonna be a benefit. You can also add a 9-volt battery, and that's just for the ignition itself, which is pretty cool if you don't want to plug it in anywhere. Also, the other thing I like are these shelves. These shelves are amazing. They fold down. Both sides fold down and you can put a cover on here. I actually have the cover so it fits nice and perfect over this, but I'm just loving pretty much everything about this grill. The pop and lock system, that's something I didn't talk about. So there's these attachments that Traeger has. It's a pop and lock, basically it goes on, clips in, and you got your little tool hangers. You got a you have a little compartment where you can keep some other stuff, which I don't think I really need too much on this one other than hanging my tools because of the shelf space. It just has so much shelf space. Okay, so for our seasoning, we're gonna set all the burners to an ignition and just hit ignite here. And once these lights come on, it tells you that all these burners are on. So this is a 3-burner. They also sell it in a 2-burner. But now we got that going, we're gonna set it to high on all 3. And we're gonna give that about 10 minutes to heat up. Okay, so while that's heating up for about 10 minutes, there's a couple things you're gonna need to season your grill properly. Some good tongs, couple paper towels, and some oil to season it. Now, again, like I said earlier, I'm using the avocado oil because it has a very high smoke point. So I want this to get really, really hot. So when I see that smoking, I know that it's pretty much at temperature to make avocado oil start smoking. Okay, so after about 10 minutes, you can definitely feel the heat here. We're gonna go ahead and get our oil. We're gonna do about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in a zigzag shape. Then we're gonna get our tongs and paper towel here, and we're gonna spread that out all over the grill here. Make sure we cover every square inch. Now don't worry about the little paper towel that's breaking up apart there. We're gonna scrape that off at the end. We're gonna do this about 3 to 4 times to make sure it gets seasoned really, really well. You wanna let this continue until the smoking's done and then repeat the process. Okay, so the flat rock's been seasoned. It's the next day and I'm gonna get ready to start making some food here. But before I do that, I do wanna close this video out talking a little bit about the flat rock and what I actually like about it. Because there's a few things that I do love about this. For one, the pop and lock. The pop and lock system is great. I have this system right here where I can put my stuff. I also have some hooks here where I can hang my utensils when I need to. The other thing I like about it is, and I didn't talk about it, was the 3 burner system. It has 3 different burner systems that are separated by baffles to control the heating in different areas. And the knobs are just nice and sleek. They look beautiful against this color here. But you can control each section, high, low, medium, whichever you want. Maybe you can make some breads over here, something that requires low heat, and then cook your other stuff over here. So that's one thing I do like about it. It also has a place to hang the propane. I don't think I talked about the propane being hanged and how it's actually measured the level of the propane. That's another thing I like. The lid's probably by far the best thing out of this flat rock. Most flat griddles have a removable lid where you can hang it. Some do have where it opens, but the way this one opens and closes, it just makes it so easy. Feels very nice. It's not clunky at all. Some you grab from this side and it kind of struggles to do it. This, you can grab it from anywhere and basically close it. I just love that about this grill. The last thing I do want to talk about is the wheels. Now this has wheels. You can move it around anywhere you want to. Inside this gazebo, I can pretty much place it where I want to. Some of the other grills don't have wheels. I have the Woodridge, the lower level one, so that one doesn't have wheels other than one set of wheels where you can lift it and move it around. But some of the higher end ones do have wheels, but I'm glad that this one has wheels because I can basically move it around wherever I want. All right, so there you have it, guys. That's my quick review and unboxing of the Traeger Flatrock. Absolutely love this grill. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun using this, especially for breakfast. Right now it's lunchtime. We didn't come out here and do any breakfast in the morning. We have some stuff to do in the garden, but we're gonna make some lunch right now. I think it's gonna be a blast having this in the garden back here and being able to cook out here and enjoy our garden back here. So if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video.